Freddie and the Power of Friendship. In a lively pond deep in the forest, there lived a little frog named Freddie. Freddie loved hopping around the lily pads and playing with his friends, but there was one thing that made him very nervous: the annual jumping contest. The jumping contest was a big event in the forest, where frogs from all around would gather to see who could jump the farthest. Freddie had never entered before, but this year his friends were excited to join, and they wanted him to join too. "Come on, Freddie," said Lily, his best friend, hopping up to him one afternoon. "It'll be so much fun. We'll all be in the contest together." Freddie looked down at his webbed feet and shook his head. "I'm not sure, Lily. What if I'm not good enough? I don't want to mess up in front of everyone." Just then, a group of their friends arrived: Sammy the squirrel, Bubbles the fish, and Polly the parrot. They had all heard about the jumping contest and couldn't wait to cheer their friends on. "Don't be nervous, Freddie," said Sammy, twitching his tail. "It's not about winning. It's about having fun and doing your best." "Yeah," chimed in Bubbles, splashing in the water. "We'll all be there to cheer you on no matter what." Polly fluttered down from a tree and landed next to Freddie. "You're a great jumper, Freddie. You just have to believe in yourself. We believe in you." Freddie smiled, feeling a little bit better. "Thanks, guys. Maybe I'll give it a try." The day of the jumping contest arrived, and frogs from all over the forest gathered at the pond. The air was filled with excitement, and Freddie's friends were right by his side. The contest began, and one by one, the frogs took their turns. Some jumped high, and others jumped far. When it was Freddie's turn, his legs felt a little shaky. But as he stepped up to the starting line, he heard the voices of his friends cheering him on. "You can do it, Freddie," Lily called. "Go, Freddie, go!" shouted Sammy, Bubbles, and Polly from the sidelines. Freddie took a deep breath. He looked at the lily pad he needed to jump to, and suddenly, he wasn't as scared anymore. His friends believed in him, and that made him feel strong. With all his might, Freddie leaped into the air. He jumped farther than he ever had before, landing on the lily pad with a big splash. The crowd cheered, and his friends were the loudest of all. "You did it, Freddie." Lily hopped over to him, beaming with pride. Freddie couldn't believe it. He had done it. He didn't win the contest, but he had jumped his very best, and that's what mattered most. "I couldn't have done it without you guys," Freddie said, smiling at his friends. "Thanks for believing in me, even when I wasn't sure." "That's what friends are for," said Polly, flapping her wings happily. "We always cheer each other on." As the sun set over the pond, Freddie and his friends celebrated together. He realized that the jumping contest had been fun, not because of how far he jumped, but because his friends had been by his side, cheering him on every step of the way. And from that day on, Freddie knew that with friends who believed in him, there was nothing he couldn't try. The end.